Why does this humble umble Queen Anne's lace scare the crap out of so many people when they're out foraging? Well, it's got a lot of lookalikes, like this member of the Adoxaceae family, the elderberry. But the primary concern and fear is this guy. This is Conia maculatum, and this is what everyone fears when they think of Queen Anne's lace. And to make it worse, they have a tendency of growing all right next to one another. They're both in the Apiaceae or Umbelliferae family. They have very similar flower heads called umbles, like you can see here on this hemlock. And this hemlock has a very classic carrot look, and that's because the Apiaceae family is considered the parsley or carrot family. Here are the two leaves side by side. On the right, you have Queen Anne's lace, wild carrot, and on the left, you have hemlock. This smooth speckled purple stalk of hemlock is also hollow, making it a little easier to identify. Here is the hollow inside of the hemlock. The carrot family is kind of notorious for causing many different types of skin issues, like wild parsnips that have furanocomimorins. I know that's a crazy word, but it means a chemical substance that reacts to sunlight. But even with them, harvesting during the day before the sun comes up or at night, you can easily avoid those chemical burns. So now we can understand the caution that surrounds Queen Anne's lace. What if I told you there is a very, very simple way in distinguishing Queen Anne from the rest of the carrot family? In order to do that, we're going to have to take a little trip down memory lane, a little history. King Henry VIII had a wife named Anne Boleyn. Her legacy stems from the 1500s, and she's one of the most intriguing characters in all of British history. It's said that Queen Anne was an amazing lace maker, hence the pseudonym of this lace-like plant. It's said while Queen Anne was making some of her famous lace work, she pricked her finger and dropped a droplet of her blood into the lace. Now, this isn't always a surefire feature of Queen Anne's lace, but in the center of the umble, sometimes you will find a small, what appears to be, drop of blood. Now, in the 1500s, women wore dresses. And if you look at the flower, the umble of Queen Anne, you can see this frilly, almost skirt-like presentation of leaflets. Now we have Queen Anne, the blood drop from her lace. We have the skirt that she wore. And now underneath, if you pay very close attention to the stalk and stem, you can see that it's hairy, as you can see here. So Queen Anne has hairy legs underneath her skirt. Did she really have hairy legs? Well, at the time, yeah, probably. Considering it was the 1920s when women started shaving their legs and their armpits. Not only that, Queen Anne's lace is kind of dwarfed in comparison to other members of the carrot family, like giant hogweed and hemlock. In a way, it's a good thing people are so cautious of this plant in particular. The classic case of misidentification with the carrot family, yeah, can spell trouble. But if you take heed that your wild carrot you're looking for, Queen Anne, will have the skirt underneath her umble, hairy legs, and then sometimes the drop of blood. Look at all these guys. Then you will find that it's very easy to identify. Just a reminder to do your own research. Only handle the plants you know, harvest responsibly, take care of our lovely planet, don't put things in your mouth that you don't know, and keep it wild. Hey guys, if you guys enjoy my content, I just started a YouTube under the same name, Deadeye Two Tongues. I'll see you there. Check out my link tree. Love y'all. Happy foraging.